good evening to you once again. It's junior high 7th grade boys basketball action from the 4A state tournament at Normal Kingsley Junior High School, and a semifinal matchup between Springfield Franklin and Bloomington. Alongside Damon Emmerich, I'm Charlie Hull. Thomas Hull is our producer and engineer on this contest, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The winner of this contest will play Highland on Thursday night for the state championship. The loser will play Park Forest in the third and fourth place game also on Thursday evening. We'll talk more about how these two teams arrived at this point and the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Springfield Franklin, the Falcons, and the Bloomington Knights. The Falcons got the win over Rutherford Eisenhower today, 48-38, and Bloomington was a 57-51 winner over Flossmoor Parker to reach this semifinal contest. Both teams had some impressive moments in their games today, and this again, Damon, just like the last semifinal, should be a fun matchup.
Yeah, going to be a good game right here. We're going to see these two squads that get up and down the floor. And what's going to be interesting in this one, Charlie, is we watched in the first quarterfinal game for Springfield Franklin, we saw Javion Williams and Malachi Holman really did a nice job. They utilized their size and speed to have quite a bit of success. But they're going to go up against a tough matchup in this one against Dallas Marshall and Bryson Morris for Bloomington Junior High School.
You talk about Dallas Marshall, all he did was put up 32 points in their win earlier today. He's an impressive player.
Yeah, just does it so easily. Makes some plays that you just don't expect a 7th grader to do. Can shoot it well from outside, puts the ball on the floor, has nice post moves. He's going to be a tough matchup no matter who's trying to guard him in this one.
And this Springfield Franklin squad, I asked you, I said, hey, find out who's on the front of those shirts. It's Andre Iguodala, former NBA champion. Went to Springfield Franklin to grade school, and his nephew, actually, King Bryant, is on the team. So they sport him and pay homage to him on their T-shirts in the warm-ups.
Yeah, pretty interesting trivia that you find out when you go to get the starting lineups and learn a little bit of facts about this squad. And King Bryant, we saw he did a nice job in game one. Didn't necessarily have to score a whole lot. One of those kids that was out on the floor and did a lot of the little things. And his squad's going to need him to contribute, do all of that and more if they want to advance to the 7:30 game here on Thursday evening.
Should be a fun matchup here. Big Bloomington crowd still coming in. Good crowd from Springfield Franklin as well. They'll be excited to watch these two teams as they go head-to-head. We'll talk more on the other side of this timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agents at B&P Insurance Agency, Barber Agency. See Pat Vandevelde, Caleb Vandevelde, or Mary Coltis. You'll find our location at 114 South Madison Street in Pittsfield.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Springfield Franklin and Bloomington in this 7th grade 4A semifinal. The winner to play for the championship on Thursday night in 1A semifinal action. It was Lincoln West Lincoln Broadwell over Siegel St. Michael's 43-34. In 2A, Oglesby Washington beat Burr Ridge Middle School 31-30. And in 3A, it was East St. Louis getting by Monticello 44-23. The other semifinal matchups, 1A, Augusta Southeastern and Ottawa Marquette. 2A, Effingham St. Anthony and Waverly South County. In 3A, it's Chillicothe and Calumet City Shrum. And, of course, this contest between Springfield Franklin and Bloomington. And let's talk about some keys to this contest, Damon. First of all, for Springfield Franklin.
Well, I think for Springfield Franklin, you got to try to get the ball to Javion Williams and let him create from there. We saw that the lefty, very hard to stop, but did a nice job not only putting up points for himself, but was able to create and distribute to others. And I think he's got to be the focal point of your offense. You also have to hope that maybe he can get some fouls drawn against either Marshall and or Morris against Bloomington.
And how about for the Knights?
Well, I think for them, get the ball to Dallas Marshall. That's obviously going to be a big game plan, but for the Knights, you know that Marshall's going to have the defense converge around him. So your role players have to be able to step up, hit down some shots. We saw them do that in their earlier contest today, and this is a group of kids that's ready to step up and contribute. We saw Dylan Reed hit some shots. Bryson Morris had 5 points, but he had double-digit rebounds. These are kids that have a lot of experience playing the game, and I think they're going to be ready to go in this one as well.
Springfield Franklin 19-2 on the season. Their 2 losses, one came to Springfield Lincoln, 54-34. The other, Bloomington Junior High School, 45-40. So you think they might be thinking about that contest a bit here as they match up?
Perhaps a little bit of revenge on the mind, but that'll be the first time today, Charlie, where we've seen 2 teams that have previously matched up against each other. So whereas we see early on the teams trying to feel each other out, get a little bit of familiarity, that familiarity between these 2 teams is already going to be there, and they're going to be ready to roll.
We'll take a look at the Fireman Home Supply starting lineups next on Central Illinois Sports.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm at Farm and Home for essentials.
Did you find everything you need?
No, apparently not. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Time to take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups in this contest. Farm and Home Supply, find the location nearest you or online at farmandhomesupply.com. First of all, for the visiting team, Bloomington Junior High School, they're 27-0 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 7th grader, Dallas Marshall. At a second guard, a 7th grader, Jaden Connor. And the third guard is the 7th grader, Dylan Reed. At a forward, he's a 6th grader, Bryson Morris. And at the other forward, the 7th grader, Keyshawn Mills. Mills, Morris, Reed, Connor, and Marshall for Bloomington. For Springfield Franklin, they are 20-2 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 7th grader, Javion Williams. At a second guard, a 7th grader, Jabari Brown. And the third guard is the 7th grader, Jeremiah Prather. At a forward, he is a 7th grader, King Bryant. And at the other forward, the 7th grader, Malachi Holman. Holman, Bryant, Prather, Brown, and Williams for Springfield Franklin, the Falcons. Should be a fun matchup. Thanks to Farm and Home Supply for our starting lineup sponsorship. We tip it off from Normal Kingsley Junior High School next on Central Illinois Sports.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Just about ready for tip-off. Bloomington will be the visiting team. Purple uniforms with the white numbers and gray trim. The Falcons of Springfield Franklin are the home whites with the green numbers and lettering here this evening. Should be a good matchup. It was a 5-point game when they matched up earlier in the season. We don't expect this one to get too far away either direction, and the winner will play Highland for the championship on Thursday night. The refereeing crew that just worked the last semifinal, working this game as well. They've done a nice job. All the officials have here throughout the tournament, and we thank them for being here. And if you're interested in becoming an official, IESA.org, or talk to your local athletic director, and they can get you in contact with the folks who can help you become an official. We need them.
As you said, Charlie, every officiating crew we've had so far in this day, this is the third different officiating crew. They've done a nice job. You've seen them interact with the kids and really been fun to watch. But 5 games down, 1 to go. And the state championship matchup for 4A 7th grade boys will be set in about an hour and 15 minutes.
Tip is up and controlled by Franklin as Brown drives in, tried the pass in the middle. It's tipped around, secured by Williams. He'll put it up and get it to go. And Franklin the early 2-0 lead. Good find by Brown, and Williams able to get it to roll through. Here's Morris on the dribble drive. His shot no good, but they'll say he was hit on the arm. And he'll go to the free throw line shooting a pair with Bryson Morris.
Foul's going to be whistled against Javion Williams, so that'll be his first foul of the ball game against either team. And to the line for Bloomington Junior High School, Bryson Morris. First free throw attempt for him is on its way. Just off by a little bit. He'll have 1 shot to go. Morris, as we've touched upon in both of these games, just a 6th grader for this night squad. Second one for him is up and no good. Rebound controlled by King Bryant.
Bryant gets the ball to Williams into the front court now. Over to Brown. He'll go to work. Take the dribble drive in, kicked it back out, looking for Prather. Goes between his hands and out of bounds, and a turnover on Franklin is their first. Not a bad idea, and Jabari Brown's one of those kids that makes things happen.
Yeah, he does a good job out there on the floor. Saw him knock down some big threes. Really the energy guy for this night squad. As we've got our first tie of the ball game, Keyshawn Mills puts up his first 2 points of the evening.
Prather gets it out front. Knotted up at 2. About a minute into this first period. Brown on the right side finds Prather in the corner. Gets the ball off to King Bryant. Works it down low. Williams, turnaround shot. And in for another 2. Franklin takes the 4-2 lead. And
Williams got to be careful a little bit on that post move. Almost a hook as he went around, but did a good job to control the body there. He's got all 4 of the Falcons' points.
That first quick step for him, though, is impressive. And now he's got a second foul. This is bad news for Springfield Franklin.
His second foul of the ball game, and we see head coach Steve Dixon has his hands on his head over there, and he's like, well, minute 27 in, can't take him out, but he's got to play smart.
Here's a drive in. Morris can't get it to go, and on the rebound, it comes the way of the Falcons. Brown into the front court to Prather on the left side, and he travels. Turnover on the Falcons is their second. And it'll be Bloomington basketball, length of the court to go. A chance to tie or take the lead for the Bloomington Knights. Morris tosses up in the middle for Dallas Marshall. He eventually does go and get the basketball. Caught in the corner here. Trying to throw it off the defender and a turnover. Ball stolen away. Williams on the run out into the front court. Drives in. A little reverse layup. No good. Rebound Williams gets it back aggressively. Puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Got to be careful. Brown now with the offensive board and put back, and it's good. Williams, didn't back off any, trying to get the rebounds, even though he's got 2 fouls already with less than 3 minutes gone in this contest.
Well, it's hard to, guys that have been playing this game for 15, 20 years to not be aggressive, as Bloomington Junior High has their second turnover. But when you're 12 or 13 years old, when your motor's, wanting to run high all the time, to get 2 early fouls and then have to back off, it's very hard for these kids to do.
Here's Williams, drives right at Morris, shot no good, and the rebound to Reed for Bloomington. Morris into the front court. Bryson Morris, little floater, runner, no good. Rebound loose underneath. Comes into the hands of Bloomington. Out top to Reed for a three, good. Rebound was to Mills. Reed knocks down the three and makes it 6-5. Halfway through quarter number one. Here's Williams on the driver, no good. Rebound of the play is tipped and comes into the hands of Holman. His shot won't fall, but that's because he's fouled and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Foul's going to be whistled against Dallas Marshall. That'll be his first. Team foul number 1. Malachi Holman will go to the line to shoot 2. His team's got the 6-5 lead, 2:52 to play here, first quarter action. No lead changes in the ball game, and it's going to be a lane violation.
Kind of went to spin the ball, and it spun out of his hand and hit off the shoe tops.
We've got a handful of lane violations in this ball game, or in this 4A state series. Holman banks the second one in, so he gets his 1 free throw attempt to go. He's got his first point of the ball game. Back out to a 2-point lead.
As the bank was open this late on a Saturday.
Those bankers are never off the clock.
Here is Morris, good look, 3, no good, and the rebound down to Williams for Springfield Franklin. Into the front court, dribble drive, went right at Morris, and Morris called for the foul.
Morris' second foul against the Knights, so it will send Williams to the line to shoot 2. First free throw attempts of the evening are to follow for Williams. Spins, first free throw in the air, and it is good.
How long do you chance leaving him in here, though? 2 fouls? Would you have a sub maybe waiting for him to come in, maybe take about a minute?
May not be a bad idea. Just don't know how many games this year that Javion Williams has played with 2 fouls, but he's got 6 points. Back out to a 4-point lead, tying their largest lead of the night.
He's definitely a key player. And you're going to have him, but I'd like to have him down the stretch. And now they'll say that Morris just dribbles out of bounds, and it'll be ball out of bounds on the sideline here for Franklin.
Turnover number 4, that's 4 against the Knights, 2 against the Falcons.
Prather's pass is nearly stolen away, but run down by Brown. Brown takes it across here for Franklin. Drives in, floater up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Marshall. Pass to Connor into the front court. Jaden Connor up and under with the left hand layup, in for 2. That's it down to a 2-point game with 2:02 to play in the first. Williams with it way out front, tucks the ball under his arm and says, "I'll just hold it." Now the man comes out to guard him, gets it to Brown. Brown, spin move, and double dribbling is the call. And a turnover on Franklin, and we'll get a timeout by this Falcons squad. We'll take it to 1:43 to play in the first. 9-7 is the Springfield Franklin lead.
Hey, grab me one too.
Timeout taken by Springfield Franklin. They lead 9-7 with 1:43 to play in the first quarter. Bloomington will have the basketball out of the timeout here. Pass comes into Marshall. He drives in, 2 long steps and a shot no good. Rebound down to Williams. Pass to Brown on the right side. Back out top to Williams. They'll dare him to shoot it. He will. No good. And the rebound again to Marshall. Works it ahead to Connor. Now Morris. Over to Reed. Tries the baseline drive. Denied there. Top of the key now Morris. Morris on the dribble drive. His floater up on the run. No good. Rebound Dallas. Marshall's tip up won't fall. This time it's good by Morris though. and ties the game up at 9 points apiece. A minute to play in quarter number one, and a 9-9 contest in the state semifinal. On the left side, that is to Bryant. Skips it over the right-hand side to Brown. Puts it on the deck, drives in. Out top to Prather with 43 seconds to play. Stolen away into the front court. Layup up and good by Morris. With a takeaway and takes the lead away from Franklin to make it 11-9, and now a foul on Connor in the front court.
Connor will be whistled for his first. That'll be the third team foul against the Knights. That bucket there by Morris gave us our first lead change of the ball game.
32.5 seconds to play in the opening period. Ball into the backcourt goes to Williams. He's across on the dribble. Spins and drives. Travel. Went to jump stop, but his foot kind of slipped out from under him.
This might be a time where I would take Williams out of the game with 23.8 seconds to play.
They'll leave him in, though. Here's Reed. To Connor on the left side. Out top Morris. Bloomington will also get the ball to start the second quarter. Morris on the drive, a little up and under, try to go over the top of the backboard, and that's out of bounds.
Tried that shot a time or two in Pig. Never successful.
5.5 seconds to play. Ball to Franklin. Williams with it. Gets it near the half-court line. Dribbles in, is fouled. No call, and a turnover as the buzzer sounds, and we head to quarter number two. It's Bloomington 11, Springfield Franklin 9. Second quarter action your way after this.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Bloomington on top of Springfield Franklin 11-9. After a quarter of action, the IESA Scholar Attitude Award will be earned by at least 15 students from each of the IESA geographic divisions. To learn how a student from your school can be named a winner of the IESA Scholar Attitude Award, visit www.iesa.org. The winners for this year will receive their award at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in Bloomington in April.
Well, after one quarter of play, Springfield Franklin shooting 3 of 9 from the field for 33%. And Bloomington Junior High 5 of 12 for 42%.
It'll be Bloomington basketball with that 2-point lead to start this second quarter. Winner will play against Highland on Thursday night for the state championship. Here's Connor on the wing left side as the Knights have it on the attack. Connor had it knocked away and stolen away. Prather is on the run into the front court for Franklin. Throws it out top to Williams. Long pass down to Brown. Quick pass back out. Right side. 3-ball on the way. No good by Bryant. Rebound underneath, though, comes the way of Franklin. Brown gets underneath. Shot won't go. Rebound to Williams. He'll attack. Put it up with the left hand. Can't get it to roll. And again, another offensive board. This time it comes the way of Holman. Williams now backs his way in. Shot blocked. Holman with the board, and he's tied up. It'll be Bloomington. No, it'll be Franklin basketball, right?
Yeah, it should be Franklin basketball.
That's what I had as well.
Holman, 3 offensive rebounds on that possession. Williams with 1. No points yet on this trip down the court for the Falcons.
Pass on the right side. Williams for a 3-ball from the wing. No good. Rebound again on the offensive side to Franklin. It was Prather. He'll get it to Brown. Brown's runner-up and good, and you get that many opportunities if you're Springfield Franklin. You're finally able to take advantage and tie the game at 11 points apiece.
Second tie of the ball game. We were tied early on at 2, now tied at 11. Picked in the backcourt, Brown with it, and then they're going to say that he had a double dribble. So turnover and a turnover.
Williams get the shoe tied to break in the action here for just a brief moment. And into the contest for Bloomington is Kalani Hamilton. He played a lot in the game earlier today. First time we've seen him in this game. Pass in the backcourt goes to Dallas Marshall. Thought about the step back, now leaves it off. Ball goes on the right-hand side to Hamilton. Looking for an opening, tripped up, no call. Steal into the front court to Williams. Runner-up is good, and he'll have a chance for the and one opportunity.
He was fouled by Keyshawn Mills. That's Mills' first team foul, number 1 of the quarter. Lead change number 2 of the ball game, and Javion Williams to the line. He's got 8 points, as you saw that layup with the contact there on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. Williams at the line, looking to complete the and one with 4:32 to play in the half. Can't get it to go. Rebound will be brought down by Marshall, and then Marshall is going to have the ball knocked out of bounds off of him. So that'll be a turnover against the Knights. That is their 8th. 7 turnovers for the Falcons.
Inbounds pass out front, stolen away by Hamilton. Hamilton with the takeaway on the dribble into the front court. High glass runner, no good. Rebound loose underneath, and Williams has another board. He'll work it quickly into the front court. Puts his head down, drives to the basket. Shot blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Springfield Franklin underneath.
Williams does a nice job seeking contact, but doesn't always get the call because he is the one trying to initiate that contact.
He's got the ball in the inbounds play. Franklin the lead and the basketball here at the moment. Bounce pass on the right side, that's to Prather. He'll work it down low to Williams. Shot fake, puts it up and can't get it to roll. Marshall with the board for Bloomington. Pushes the pace into the front court. Puts up a runner, no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in and ties the game up at 13 points apiece.
First 2 points of the evening for Marshall, but he does have 7 rebounds already.
Tied up here, 13 all. 3-point shot now no good by Bryant. Rebound again to Marshall. Marshall in the game earlier today had 32 points. We'll have to put him up in a hurry to match that, but he'd take a win for his team either way, as now Morris's runner is up and good. Bryson Morris with a bucket and puts Bloomington back in control. Brown around the left side. Puts up a long 2-pointer, no good. Rebound will be run down in the corner by King Bryant. Puts it down low to Holman. His touches have been limited in this game, and he's called for traveling.
9th turnover against the Falcons. We'll have a timeout on the floor. Bloomington Junior High, I'll take it. They've got the 15-13 lead over Springfield Franklin. We're back after this.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go full throttle!
Go full throttle.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Hey fans, head to IESA.org for a 20% off coupon. Good February 16th through the 18th, only at Dick's Sporting Goods. Very few exclusions means more savings for you as you gear up. This is an exclusive IESA coupon, good February 16th through the 18th. Print or show the coupon on your phone for savings. Remember fans, every season starts at Dick's. Timeout taken by Bloomington as they have a 2-point lead. Just retook the advantage here with 3:02 to play in the first half.
Yeah, and if you're head coach Dallas Marshall, you've got to be pretty pleased with the fact that your team is up 2 midway through the second quarter, and young Dallas Marshall has only scored 2 points.
Here's Hamilton on the drive-in, blocked out of bounds by Holman, and it will stay with Bloomington underneath. Reed to throw it in. Gets it to Morris. Puts it on the deck. Runner up right hand, no good. Marshall trying to keep it alive. It goes out of bounds. Let's take off of him. And Springfield. Franklin on the offensive attack now.
So the Falcons will have the basketball with a chance to give us our 3rd tie of the ball game, or perhaps our 4th lead change.
Here's Brown on the drive. Jump stop. Puts up a tough runner, no good. And the rebound down to Marshall again. He'll work it up the far sideline. Now the ball kind of bounced strangely. Works it to Morris. He had trouble with the catch. Might have got away with double dribbling to Reed. Reed on the drive of the baseline. Puts it up. Leaner won't go. And Morris secures the board for Franklin.
6 boards for him.
He's played a long time with those 2 fouls. Over a quarter and a half, in fact. Here's Prather on the left wing. Works it out to Bryant. Had to kind of run it down as he took his eye off of it for a moment. Now Williams attacks on the left side, and his shot is up and good. If he can get to that left side, he's pretty effective there for Springfield Franklin.
Such a quick first step does Williams have.
Makes it a 15-all score. And an offensive foul going to be called here.
Keyshawn Mills' second night's foul and 9th turnover. 9 turnovers apiece for the squad.
The illegal screen call.
And a chance for our 4th lead change of the contest if the Falcons can score here.
Not quite back and forth as many times as the previous semifinal that had, 13 or 14 lead changes.
14 at the half.
Here's a rebound, put back up and good by Malachi Holman, and he puts Franklin back in the lead. 17-15, Falcons with the advantage. 1:13 to play in the half. On the dribble is Hamilton. Toward the right side, kicks to Reed for the 3, no good. Rebound down to Holman again. Pushes it into the front court. Brown will attack down low, lets the man fly by, and puts it up and in for 2.
Ties the largest lead of the ball game for the Falcons.
Brown's a headsy player, as we talked about. Does a lot of things right for this team. Here's Hamilton now on the runner, and he gets that one to go. Hamilton with the answer on the bucket. Cuts it down to a 2-point contest once again with just 30 seconds to play in the half. Right side, Bryant drives the baseline. Bounce pass inside. Turnaround shot, Holman blocked. Rebound down to Marshall. And Bloomington will have a chance to tie or take the lead. Runner-up Morris, and they'll tie it up as Bryson Morris puts it in. Under 10 seconds to play in the first. Here's a ball knocked loose. Brown actually ran into his own man. Gets it to Williams. Williams on a pull-up jumper off the side of the iron, no good. And we'll go to halftime tied at 19 points apiece. The Little Jess Motors halftime show your way next as Springfield, Franklin, and Bloomington knotted at 19.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company in Quincy, Illinois. We'd like to introduce you to the brand new 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive offered at $32,325. The 2024 Dodge Hornet pays homage to the iconic legacy of Dodge performance. The Hornet GT comes equipped with a 2.0 Hurricane 4 turbo engine that boasts up to 268 horsepower, making it the most powerful compact utility vehicle on the market. Stop by Little Jess today and take this eye-catching CUV powerhouse for a spin.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. At the break, it's Bloomington and Springfield Franklin tied up at 19 points apiece in this Class 4A semifinal. And Damon Emmerich with a look at some of your halftime stats.
Springfield Franklin, Bloomington Junior High School. After one quarter, Bloomington had the 11-9 lead. That 2-point lead is their largest of the contest. At the half, knotted up at 19. Springfield Franklin led by as many as 4 points in the first half. We've had 4 lead changes, 4 ties, tied at 2, 11, 15, and 19. 9 turnovers apiece for each squad. Fouling situation, Springfield Franklin, Javion Williams picked up 2 fouls a minute and a half into the ball game. Stayed on the floor, never came out, did not pick up another foul. He is the only Falcons player who committed a foul thus far in the first half. For the Knights of Bloomington Junior High, just one player with 2 fouls. Keyshawn Mills has those 2 fouls. But overall, Charlie, no foul problems for either team to really be concerned with, other than Javion Williams with those 2 fouls for the Falcons of Springfield Franklin, as they are tied here at the half of 6.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's a 19-all game. Franklin and Bloomington tied up here in this semifinal, and Damon's got to look at team shooting statistics and individual scoring.
Well, the Knights of Bloomington Junior High School shooting 9 of 23 from the field in the first half for 39%. Attempted 2 free throws, unsuccessful on both. Individual scoring for the Knights, 2 points apiece for Dallas Marshall, Jaden Connor, Keyshawn Mills, and Kalani Hamilton. Dylan Reed with 3 points, and Bryson Morris led the way in the first half for the Knights with 8 points. Dallas Marshall, should mention, does have 10 rebounds at the half. For the Falcons of Springfield Franklin, 31% shooting on 8 of 26 from the field. They were 0 for 5 from behind the three-point line and 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. 3 Falcons in the scoring column. Malachi Holman with 3 points to go along with 5 rebounds. Jabari Brown with 6 points, and Javion Williams led the Falcons in the first half with 10 points.
We'll get set for second half action after this timeout on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Hey, grab me one too.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company in Quincy, Illinois. We'd like to introduce you to the brand new 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive, offered at $32,325. The 2024 Dodge Hornet pays homage to the iconic legacy of Dodge performance. The Hornet GT comes equipped with a 2.0 Hurricane 4 turbo engine that boasts up to 268 horsepower, making it the most powerful compact utility vehicle on the market. Stop by Little Jess today and take this eye-catching CUV powerhouse for a spin.
Just about ready for second half action here. Bloomington and Franklin are tied at 19 points apiece. As we get set for third quarter play, Bloomington will have the basketball to start the third. But a good contest here, Damon.
Yeah, nice job here on both sides. Javion Williams for Springfield Franklin did a good job to not pick up any more fouls after he had 2 fouls within the first 90 seconds of the contest. Bloomington has a tie ball game here, 19 all, and really Dallas Marshall has not looked to assert himself on the offensive end thus far. We'll see if that changes here in the third quarter.
We are underway here in period number 3. Shot put up is partially blocked, and the rebound comes down to Williams. He'll bring it into the front court quickly, gets it down to Bryant, who puts it up and in and breaks this 19-all tie.
No lead change there, as the Falcons had the lead most recently.
Here's Morris on a drive. Shot up no good. Dallas Marshall can't get it to go. Rebound down to Williams. For Springfield Franklin.
Williams has got 8 boards now.
Pass on the right side, Prather. His little runner up partially blocked by Marshall. Into the hands, though, of his teammate Malachi Holman, who lays it up and in. Holman with another bucket. He's kind of been quiet in this contest, but we saw him have a big game early. Connor on the dribble. He'll work it out top to Reed. Just underway here in period number 3. Reed, floater up good.
Dylan Reed's been a guy who's hit a couple of big buckets. He's got 5 points, but he's hit a bucket whenever his night squad has needed it most here in this ball game.
4:45 to play in the third. All way out front in the hands of Prather. Ball tipped and run down near the half-court line. Williams nearly got away with steps there. Oh, he did get away. Nearly stepped into the backcourt, too. Hello. Here's a shot put up by Brown. It's no good. Rebound put back. Holman can't get it to roll as it comes all the way and it rolls back out. And then a jump ball on the rebound.
And possession will remain with the Falcons. Holman's done a nice job down low on the boards for this Springfield Franklin squad.
4:22 to play in the third period. Here's a 3. It's an air ball and into the hands of Dallas Marshall.
Marshall's got 12 boards.
He'll work it to Morris. Morris kicks to the wing. 3-point shot is up and no good from Mills. Rebound put back. Marshall is good. Ties the game up at 23 points apiece. 23 all here. We've been tied several times in this game and are once again down. Right side with it. Dribble drive in by Bryant. No good. Rebound tipped around. Bryant kept it alive. Pulled down by Williams. He'll put it back up. In and heads to the free throw line.
Count the bucket Foul is whistled against Bryson Morris, his second, first foul of the quarter. And Javion Williams back to the line, looking to complete another and one. He's got 12. Can't get it to go, but Holman, offensive rebound, put back up and good. That's a 4-point trip right there for the Falcons. And 7 points now for Holman. 7 offensive rebounds of his 8 total.
Into the front court on the run is Morris. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound pulled down again by Williams. Into the front court. Long pass across the top to Prather. Out of Brown, patient with it here for Franklin, up by 4. Pass on the right wing goes to Bryant. Looks in the post for Holman and a foul from behind on Marshall.
Marshall's second foul of the quarter. Javion Williams, that last trip down the court, his rebound gave him a double-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds. Springfield Franklin with the 4-point lead, their largest of the ball game, and they are to inbound underneath their own bucket. That's Brown.
Gets it right side. Williams for a 3, no good. Rebound on the offensive side to Prather, though. He now has the ball poked free, and Reed gets the steal. Turnover on Franklin. Now Morris nearly turns it over and does, and then gets called for a foul as he shoved the man in the back.
Third foul. Let's try that again against Morris. And that'll be the 3rd foul of the quarter. And Coach Dallas Marshall is going to take a timeout. We'll take it to Springfield Franklin 27, Bloomington Junior High School 23. Back in 30 seconds.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Timeout taken by Bloomington here. They have the basketball down 27-23.
Actually be Franklin.
Franklin will have the ball. That's right. As the foul was called just before the timeout. I remember. I was here. You were there. And you were there.
It's been a long day, but Bryce Morris out on the floor, or Bryson Morris stays out on the floor for the Knights with his 3 fouls. And he's guarding Javion Williams right now. As the Falcons having problems in the backcourt.
And a foul now on Bryson Morris.
And that is his 4th. And the team foul number 4. So we're going to see Kalani Hamilton will check back into the ball game for the 6th grader who will go to the bench with 4 fouls. His team trailing 27-23. And Keyshawn Mills will be the man trying to check Williams now.
Brown for a 3, no good. Williams put back up and in. And Franklin has their biggest lead of the day, the 6-point lead. 2:20 to play in the 3rd. Hamilton into the front court. Right side Reed. They could really use this one. Can't get it to go. Rebound run down on the play by Morris. Seems like he has a bunch of rebounds in this game. He'll work a sweet pass down and in for the 2 by Holman to make it an 8-point lead for the Falcons. We told you one of the 2 losses on the season for this Falcon squad is a traveling club. One of the 2 losses on the season was to this Bloomington team, and they're looking for a little revenge here in the state semifinals.
They are, and this Knight squad really needs Dallas Marshall to try to look to become more assertive on the offensive end. Just 4 points, but right now they got to get a stop on defense.
There's a drive in by Brown. Shot no good. Marshall gets the rebound. He'll bring it himself toward the front court. Goes behind the back with it. Step back 3, no good. Rebound is secured here by Brown for Franklin. He'll walk it up with 1:20 to play in the 3rd. Patient here is Franklin. Here's a three now by King Bryant. Maybe he'll advise, and the rebound is loose underneath, and somebody's on the baseline, and it's out of bounds. Which way is it going?
I think it's going to stay. Yep, it will be Falcons basketball. As Williams and Marshall were fighting for it, but Marshall was on the baseline.
So ball out of bounds here for Franklin. Three-pointer, man, hit, and he hits the three.
What a big shot right there from Prather. You'll see it here on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay.
He makes the three and then takes the contact after the fact, and a chance at a 4-point play.
Now an 11-point Falcons lead. Make it 12 as Prather with the 4-point play, and that is the largest lead of the contest, and what you would probably assume to be the largest deficit this Knight squad has faced this season.
Hamilton now has it knocked loose, runs it down, gets it off to Marshall. Marshall has it stolen away by Brown. Brown with the takeaway into the front court on the run, shot up, and a foul on the floor here.
They're going to call it actually a charge against Jabari Brown, so that'll be Brown's first foul of the quarter. Turnover number 11 against the Falcons. So Hamilton did a good job right there. He was 1-on-3 on defense, was able to draw a charge. Hamilton, we see, playing with a bloodied nose. And he's going to take the long three. Shot for him is up and good. That's a big bucket right there for the Knights. As on the other side, Brown's going to take it coast to coast. He's got 8, and it's back out to an 11-point game now for Franklin, as the Knights just haven't been able to get that stop they need on defense.
And now the Falcons with another steal. Brown with the takeaway. Bounce pass down to Prather, who puts it up and in. Good ball movement by Franklin, and they lead by 13. 2-1. Third quarter comes to a close. We head to the fourth. It's Springfield. Franklin up by 13 in the blink of an eye. They took this advantage, and they'll have it to start the fourth.
Hey, grab me 1-2.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Ready to start quarter number 4. It's Franklin 39, Bloomington Junior High 26. Bloomington will have the basketball to start the final quarter.
Franklin after 3 quarters, 17 of 44 for 39% from the field. Normal 12 of 30, or Bloomington Junior High 12 of 33 for 36%.
Here's a three-pointer put up and good by Connor, and that's a big start to the third period for Bloomington. 5:42 left. In the corner with it is King Bryant. Works with the Prather, over the top now Brown on the left side. Gets it out top to Prather. 5:30 remaining. Brown trying to get free. Out top Prather. Kicks it on the wing. Brown fakes the three. Drives now. Little runner up, no good. And Marshall skies high for that board. Here come the Knights into the front court in the hands of Marshall. Moore starts the fourth quarter on the floor with 4 fouls.
He actually came back in late in that third quarter.
Here's a three, no good. And the rebound down to Malachi Holman, and a foul called underneath.
First foul of the quarter against the Knights is going to be whistled against Kalani Hamilton. That'll be his first. 4:58 to play. Fourth quarter action. Ball's going to be inbound to Williams. Williams will push it aggressively into the front court. He'll get it off for a three from King Bryant. Offensive rebound, Brown, no good. Offensive rebound, Williams, up and good. And Williams has got 16 points and 13 rebounds.
Here's a runner up the other way. Shot put up no good, and Malachi Holman will be called for the foul.
That'll be Holman's first foul of the quarter against the Falcons. Hamilton will go to the line to shoot 2. Right now, the Knights need to put points on the board with no time running off the clock as they trail 41-29. 4:36 to play in the ballgame. And Hamilton's ready with the first shot, is up and no good. Keyshawn Mills will check back into the ballgame for the Knights as Bryson Morris goes to the bench. He has 4 fouls, so don't want him to pick up a foul here. They're going to do a little bit of defense for offense. Offense for defense. Hamilton can't get the second to go. Marshall, offensive rebound, put back up and good. Dallas Marshall with another 2. He's got 6.
And makes it a 10-point game with 4:24 to play. Pass out front, dangerous one. Hamilton just a half second late. It gets called for the foul.
Hamilton's second and the second Knights foul of the quarter. Not a bad foul right there, Charlie, as we saw in the previous game, where sometimes you want to have those fouls as you've got 5 fouls before you get into the bonus, just 2, and now 3 fouls against the Knights as Jaden Connor will be whistled for his third and the third Knights foul.
Ball out of bounds on the sideline here for Franklin. They're up by 10 with 4:16 to play. Trying to get this big victory and play in the state championship game on Thursday night. Into the front court and another foul. They've mounted now quickly here for Bloomington.
And that one will also be whistled against Connor, so he's got 4. Connor and Morris 4 fouls apiece for the Knights. Connor will go to the bench with those 4 fouls, but Bryson Morris will check back in. 4:08 to play here in regulation. Springfield Franklin with the 10-point lead. Williams can't get that shot to go. Rebound tipped around, finally controlled by Morris.
Long pass into the front court underneath. Shot put up and in by Hamilton.
He's got 7.
Gets it to go. On a big make here. Here's a runner the other way. A little quick shot by Brown. And the rebound down to Marshall. 3:40 remaining in a 41-33 ball game. Out top Marshall, the Morris. Goes to Hamilton near the half-court line. Not to be in a huge hurry here. Now a 3 by Reed. He banks it in. Makes it a 5-point game, and we get a timeout. We'll take it to 3:23 to play. 5-point contest all of a sudden. Springfield Franklin 41, Bloomington 36.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
3:23 left, 41-36 the lead for Franklin. Who took that timeout, Damon?
Springfield Franklin took that timeout.
So both teams with 3 timeouts remaining for the contest. Inbounds pass. Brown throws it off to the defender in the backcourt to avoid the turnover here.
So it will be Falcons basketball, length of the floor to go. Javion Williams will be the inbound man. And Bloomington Junior High, once trailed by 13, now trail by 5. Almost a near steal there for the Knights.
Very close. Here's Brown out top to Prather. 5-point contest. Pretty close throughout. Here's a drive in. Williams, shot up no good. Gets his own rebound. Got the man off of his feet. Shot up is no good. Would have counted it had it fallen. And he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Big foul right there, though, as actually that's going to be against Dallas Marshall. That'll be Marshall's third. The Falcons will shoot 2 shots the rest of the way as the Knights have 5 fouls in this quarter. But Javion Williams at the line to shoot 2. 2 for 4 from there in the ballgame. He's got 17 points now to go along with 14 rebounds. And Javion Williams has made a statement here today. Second one from the lefty is in and out, no good. Dallas Marshall with another rebound, give him 18 boards.
Here comes Bloomington. Drive in, foul, and 2 shots coming up here.
Holman will likely be whistled for that, and it is. That'll be his second team foul. Got there and recovered in time, but most times when you swat down on the shot, when you try to block it, you're going to be whistled for a foul. Holman was there. He fouled Keyshawn Mills, who's at the line for 2. Mills' first one is up, and it is good. So it's back to a 5-point lead for the Falcons, 42-37. Bloomington Junior High School trails at the line right now with 1 free throw remaining is Keyshawn Mills. He gets them both to go. He's got 4.
And
Mills will take a seat as Jaden Connor checks back into the ballgame.
Wanted to set up their defense there, possibly. Connor guarding Brown as he brings it toward the front court. 2:40 to play in a 4-point game now. Pass on the wing. That's to Bryant. Take the 3. Could still dribble, does not do so. Now throws the pass stolen away. Connor on the takeaway. Dribble drive, left hand, no good. And Jaden Williams, yet another rebound.
Javion Williams with 15 boards in the ballgame, 17 points.
Javion Williams with it out front. Works it to Prather left side. 2:11 left. Tight contest. Fans are getting excited. Here is Williams. He'll pull it back out. Springfield Franklin trying to be patient here. And of course, Morris, he can't foul. He's got 4 fouls already. Franklin, nearly a turnover. Ball run down though. They find Bryant on the right side. Runner no good. Rebound down. Chop it up, won't fall. Rebound loose again. And it's Morris with it into the front court. Dribble drive, right hand runner good, and he's fouled.
Morris has got 10. Shot counts. And Holman whistled for another foul. That's his 3rd. Team foul number 3 of the quarter. And Charlie, just like that, we've got a 1-possession game. It's a 2-point lead for Springfield, 42-40. Bryson Morris at the line for Bloomington Junior High School, looking to cut into that even more. Unable to do so. Williams with the rebound, his 16th. And a near steal in the backcourt, but Morris will be whistled for the foul. That's his 5th. So Bryson Morris, who's leading the Knights in scoring in this one, goes to the bench with 1:33 to play. Sends Javion Williams to the line to shoot 2.
It's a tough pill to swallow if you're Bloomington. How well has Javion Williams played in this game? You talked about it. He's a man on a mission tonight.
17 points, 16 rebounds. At the line right now, 2 big free throw attempts to follow here. Once we get the knot out of the shoes here, loop, swoop, and pull.
Try not to freeze yourself as the free throw shooter here on the shoot tie.
Do the bunny ears thing. First one for Williams, in and out, no good. So this will be a 1-possession game no matter what after his 2nd free throw from Javion Williams. His team with the 42-40 lead. And Williams can't get either one to go. Rebound controlled by Mills.
1:28 left and a 2-point contest. Here's a runner put up, no good by Hamilton. Rebound pulled in by
Williams.
Williams again. He'll slow it down for Franklin. A 2-point lead in the basketball with 1:14 to play. And a foul or a timeout. Which happened first? A timeout called by Franklin. We'll pause as well. 1:09 left and a 2-point game. Back after this.
Hey, grab me 1, 2.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Timeout taken by Franklin. They have a 2-point lead and the basketball. 2 timeouts left with 1:09 to play. This one coming down to the wire.
Any foul from Bloomington Junior High School will be 2 shots for Springfield Franklin. Ball tipped, controlled by Javion Williams.
Nice foul.
And he fouled in the backcourt. I think they'll get Keyshawn Mills for that. And I was wrong. Kalani Hamilton will be whistled for his 3rd. So Javion Williams to the line. About the only thing in this ballgame he has not done well. He struggled from the line here lately. He's now just 3 for 8. Missed his last 4. His team with the 42-40 lead. 1:06 to play. And Williams knocks down the first. He's got 18.
Talk about pressure. It's a lot of pressure to be put on a 12 or 13-year-old young man.
Makes this, it's a 2-possession game. Leaves it short. Rebound tipped around. Dallas Marshall controls it. 19 boards on the ball game now for Marshall.
Under a minute left in a 3-point game.
Don't need a 3 here if you're the Knights. You've got 3 timeouts and plenty of time on the clock.
Connor with the hesitation move. Free throw line jump shot. Short. Rebound down to Marshall. Leans back. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Holman for Springfield Franklin. 41 seconds remaining. And a foul as
Connor's going to foul out of the ball game.
Brown will be your shooter.
Jabari Brown will go to the line to shoot 2. 39.7 seconds on the clock. Brown's first 2 free throw attempts of the ball game to follow. His team's got the 43-40 lead. Brown with 8. First one is on its way. Nothing but net right there. And Brown is just cool as the other side of the pillow right there. It's a 2-possession game, 44-40. Second one from Brown is up in the air, and it is good. He's got 10.
5-point lead with 37 seconds left. Now, if you're Bloomington, you got to go. Here is a drive by Hamilton. Runner up right in. Good. No timeout taken here. 3-point game, 25 seconds left. Ball comes to Williams. Williams brings it across. Long pass to Holman. And he'll be fouled with 19.1 seconds to play.
Surprised they didn't use a timeout after that made field goal right there.
Me too.
But right now, all eyes in the gym are on Malachi Holman. Holman to the line to shoot 2. 1 for 1 from there in the ballgame. Holman's got 9 points, 11 rebounds, and a chance to make it a 2-possession game with 19.1 seconds. First one is no good. And Holman has 1 shot remaining. Again, 45-42. Springfield Franklin on top of Bloomington Junior High. 19.1 seconds to play. Holman second, finds its way down.
Hit every part of the rim before it fell in. 15 seconds left. Hamilton into the front court, drives in, tries a little hook shot again and gets fouled, but he'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting foul there against Jabari Brown. That'll be Brown's second, fourth team foul, so both teams will shoot the bonus from this point on. Kalani Hamilton at the line for Bloomington Junior High. 9 points for him. His team trails 46-42. 12.1 seconds to play. 2 shots for Hamilton. First one is up, and it is short. Really imperative here that Hamilton either make this one or that the Knights get an offensive rebound if it's missed, as it's a 2-possession game. Hamilton's second is no good. Williams is going to come down with the rebound for Springfield Franklin. And Charlie, a lot can happen in 9.2 seconds, but with it being a 2-possession game, it's looking like Thursday night's state championship game will be Springfield Franklin and Highland.
Certainly does at the moment with 9.2 seconds left, and it would help a lot if Williams, of course, could make these free throws for Franklin.
He can't get the first one to go. He'll have 1 shot remaining. His team up by 4, 46-42.
Welcome back on the Blessing Health System post-game show. Final of this one, a 46-42 win for Springfield Franklin over Bloomington, and they avenge one of their 2 losses on the season, and the 21-2 Falcons will play in the state championship game on Thursday against Highland.
Yeah, big win right here for Springfield Franklin as we talk about avenge an early season loss to this Bloomington Junior High School squad. And when we take a look at our final stats, they look like this. First off, for Bloomington Junior High School, they shoot 18 of 44 from the field for 41%, attempted 9 free throws, successful on just 2 of those attempts. Individual scoring for the Knights, Keyshawn Mills with 4, Jaden Connor 5, Dallas Marshall 6 points and 20 rebounds, 8 points for Dylan Reed, 9 for Kalani Hamilton, and Bryson Morris fouled out with 10 points in the ballgame to lead the Knights. For the Falcons of Springfield Franklin, they were 34% from the field on 18 of 53 shooting, 9 of 18 from the charity stripe. Individual scoring for the Falcons, King Bryant 2, Jeremiah Prather 6 big points here in the second half. 10 points apiece for Jabari Brown and Malachi Holman. Holman also with 11 points to finish with the double-double. And the leading scorer in this one for the Falcons, Javion Williams, 18 points and 18 boards.
Williams